All right, let's continue our lesson 2 in unit 2. And today we're going to start on page 10 of our workbook. So here on page 10, you may have already started, maybe not, and that's okay. So we will just kind of work through this, and we're looking at being able to add and subtract and solve algebra problems using number lines. So here on number 16, the clue is A plus B equals C plus D. Mark the location of D. Okay, so we have A plus B here. And remember, as I go further this way, the numbers keep getting less and less and less. And as I go this way, the numbers keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So kind of like the other day when we did this problem, as we add things together, we either have to move both sides in or both sides out. So here, if I take A plus B and then C moves inside, B will also, or sorry, D here would also have to move inside to get those numbers. Notice here they do not cross for addition. All right, and you may have caught on that the other day with subtraction that they do cross. So A minus B, so that distance equals C minus D. Now, C is greater than A, so then D has to be the same greatness on that. And we notice that they do intersect there. So this right here is point D. Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't catch that. Let me re-explain that. So A minus B and C is greater than A, so point D has to be the same greatness there to B, and we do cross there because we do have subtraction. Okay, here they give you a couple ways to work out these addition problems here. Excuse me. And they give you some space here. So find the missing values by considering how the numbers on each side of the equation balance each other out, not by adding the numbers in the problem. Okay, so let's just try a few. I'm going to start with this one. So here we have the length of 72, and down here we have the length of 73. So this one's a little bit longer. And here we have 49, and here we have X. So I know that 72 and 73 have a difference of 1. So that difference there is 1. So X has to be 1 more than 49, which is 50. Okay, I tend to like this model just a little bit better, just my personal reasoning. Let's look at the mobile. So it looks like we have 84, 66 on that side. And on this side, we have Y, and we have 85 on that side. Okay, so maybe I should have rearranged the numbers here, but 85 is 1 more. So this is plus 1 when this is 0. So this side is weighing 1 more. So in order to balance it out, if this one's 0, this part will have to be 1 less than this one. Okay, so if I put a -1 here, these cancel out and these cancel out, and we're even all the way across. So Y here would be 1 less than 66, which would be 65. Okay, so let's do this number line here on this one. And again, it doesn't matter your spacings or anything like that, as long as your order is right. So 255 and 257. Okay, so 57 was more here, so we're going to have 452, 8. So I took these two numbers and added it. Now this one is further out, so my next number, which is z, would also have to be further out. These have a difference of 2, and these would have to have a difference of 2. So this z here, if I add those up, because remember we're not crossing, if I add 2 to this, you get 4, 5, 30. Okay, and those are 3 different ways you can do the same problems here. Okay, make up 2 similar addition problems and give them to a classmate to solve. So I will give you these 2, and you can pause the video and see if you can solve them. So let's look at 45 plus 73 equals 40 plus x. Okay, there's one. And the next one, let's say y plus 37 equals 41 plus 50. Okay, there's a couple. At the end of the video, we'll come back and we'll solve these. So you can pause now and try them out. I'll come back at the end of everything and then work these out for you. Okay, so find the missing values without subtracting the number. And it says you can use this number line model here to help you out. Remember with the subtraction here, we do have crossing. So if I gonna form this number line here, I have 72 and 73. That's a difference of 1. And then the 72 goes with the 164. Okay, so 72 with the 164. And this one's going to have to cross, so it needs to be greater than. So D is here. Okay, so this is 1 away, so this needs to be 1 away. So we got 165. All right, the next one here, we have 87 and 90, and then E and 59. So we're going to start here. Actually, 87 goes here, and 90 goes here. So 87, 90, and then we have 2 spots over here. Again, they need to cross. So make sure you're paying attention to what side your numbers go on. So 59 will go here and E will go here. So you have 87 minus E and 90 minus 59. Again, they cross. So you have 87 minus, or sorry, the difference here is 3. So the difference here should also be 3. So you got 56 there. That's 59 minus 3. Okay, and the last one here. Looks like our smaller numbers are 380 and 381. So your 380 will go to here, which is F, and your 381 will go to here, which is 9249. So this has a difference of 1, so this will have a difference of 1. So we're at 9248. Okay, so make sure when you're doing subtraction that those arrows or those arcs cross. All right, make up 2 similar subtraction problems and give them to a classmate to solve. So we'll look at some subtraction problems here. Let's look at 41 minus 10 equals x minus minus 9. And then here we're going to have 101 minus 37 equals 97 minus W. Okay, we'll come back and we'll solve those at the end. All right, 22 looks like a couple older problems here, but they're just getting a little bit harder. So we got 42 split in, excuse me, split up into 2. So that means I got to take this divided by 2. So that'd be 21 here and 21 here. Okay, you got the same shape here. So 21 divided by 3 would be 7. And here is it's a little tricky here, but know that all of these are the same. Okay, I've got 7 hearts over here. So all 7 hearts are pulling on this side. So I'm going to take 21 divided by 7 and get 3. So if you take 3 to all of these, they're going to add up and give you your 21. Over here we got 60, so we're going to split those. So that's 30 and 30. This 30 will split into 15 and 15, and this 30 is 15 and 15. So we got to kind of work through some of these that are the same shape. So I've got 3 triangles here. So 15 divided by 3 is 5. I have 5 circles here. So 15 divided by 5 is 3. Okay, so let's fill in this one here. I've got 5 and 5 and 3. So that's 13, and I need 2 more here to get my total of 15. Jumping over here, this is 2, 2, and 2, so that's 6. So 15 minus 6 would leave you with 9 for the square. So that one was pretty fun. Okay, the tough stuff. Now this is really making us think here. It says the 2 pictures suggest slightly different ways to determine the sum of all the integers from 1 to 10 without adding all the numbers. Find the sum using whichever picture you find more convenient and explain how the picture shows a shorter way of adding 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10. Okay, so these 2 are slightly different. Okay, here we've got 1 plus 9 is 10, 2 plus 8 is 10, 3 plus 7 is 10, 4 plus 6 is 10, and then you got to add your 5 and your 10. So on this one, we're taking 4 times 10 plus 5 plus 10, which is a total of 55. So here we haven't paired up all the numbers, but we've paired some common ones, and multiplying by 10 is really easy. So here we've paired all the numbers. So 1 plus 10 is 11. And from the previous lessons, we know that when we pair them up evenly or equally distance apart, they should give us the same numbers. So 2 and 9 is 11. 3 and 8 is 11, 4 and 7 is 11, and 5 and 6 is 11. So we're just going to add those up because I don't have any extra numbers down here. So this picture is 5 times 11, which is 55. Okay, so they both take advantage of pairing numbers up and only adding half of the numbers that are actually there. This one kind of leaves out a couple other numbers. Maybe you knew exactly what 1 and 9 made right away, and that one might be a little bit easier for you. Okay, I tend to lean towards something like that where we're pairing all the numbers up. Imagine or draw a similar picture to find the sum of all integers between 1 and 20. So we're going to use this second method here. And if I have the numbers 1 through 20, so 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And you certainly don't have to write all these integers up. You could split it up and just figure out how many how many made a pair. So we'll do 1 goes with 20, 2 goes with 19, 3 and 18, 4 and 17, 5 and 16, 6 and 15, 7, whoop, I should have went out, 7 and 14, 8 and 13, 9 and 12, and 10 and 11. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 10 pairs of numbers that add up to 21. So 20 plus 1 is 21. So they're all going to add up to 21. And 10 times 21 is 210. Okay, so that's one way that you could have done that. Let's go back and look at some of those problems that we made up here. Okay, so 45 plus 73 equals 40 plus x. All right, so you could just pick a way, whichever way that you wanted to do. So I'll draw the boxes. That's my preferred method. Okay, so you got 45 and then 40. Here you had 73 and x. Now, again, it doesn't matter, you know, that my 45 is bigger than my 73, really. Okay, you just need to make sure that these kind of correspond. So I have a difference of 5 here, which means that x needs to be 5 more than 73. So 5 more than 73 is 78. All right. Over here, we can choose a different method. If we choose the arcing method, okay, I got 37. I have 41 and 50 and y. So 41 and 50 go together, and then 37 and this number go together. Now, between here and here, you have 4. So here and here, you must also have 4. So 4 more than 50 would be 54 on that one. So those are my two preferred methods on that one. Again, it doesn't matter to me which one you want to choose. All right, subtraction here. So you got 9, 10. Let's get our number line here. You got 2 here. So 10 goes to, 10 will go to this one. 9 will go to this one. Here's x. Here's 41. So this has a difference of 1. This would have a difference of 1. So x in this case is 40. All right. Here we've got 101 is my highest, 97, and then you got 2 lines over here. So 97 is going with this one, which is W. 101 is going with this one, which is 37. So here again we have a difference of 4. So here we'd also have a difference of 4. So W would be 33. Okay, so there's some additional problems there. Now, for your quiz, you're going to need to finish up the additional practice here. The additional practice starts on page 12 here, and you can kind of work through all these and grab your numbers in the different spots that you have. All right, thanks for watching the lesson. We will see you in the next one.